Welcome to Mah Jongg Class Clinic. In this clinic, we are reviewing the basics, tips, and strategies all about Mahjong. In this Mahjong clinic, we'll be using ilovemahj to demonstrate how to play. In this video, we're talking about 8 keys to be a confident Mahjong player for beginners. I'm so glad you're here, and type in the comments below or email me any questions you have and I'll be sure to answer. Again, we'll be playing on ilovemahj after the topic. Please put in the comments what you would have done different. We are all here to learn and grow together as Mahjong players. Consider becoming a channel member. You have been a great supporter of me by just coming on here and watching my videos, and I love that you're here. If you decide to become a channel member, there's 3 levels to choose from, and you could just click join on the main screen where next to subscribe, and you can join and become a channel member for a monetary small value. Becoming a member means the world to me, shows me how much you love and support, and helps this channel grow and helps myself create more tutorials to educate you on Mahjong. We're looking for our Mahjong friends. We're still struggling to find those in New Mexico, Alaska, and Hawaii. I hope we can find our Mahjong friends. Where are you? Now let's look at our topic as we learn and grow together and become better players. The 8 keys for confident beginner Mahjong. As a beginner, we all have a learning curve, and be patient and kind to yourself. What I ask is though, however, when you're playing with other Mahjong players, please stop apologizing for the lack of knowledge. You're all beginners at one time, and so we all will learn. Some of your learnings will be the hard way. You'll make lots of mistakes and you'll learn from them. Mahjong is a lifelong learning game, and it's fun to enjoy with friends. Be sure to ask lots of questions to become a better player, and bottom line, be patient and kind to each other, but mostly to yourself for learning something new. I hope you enjoy this acoustic poem that I created. Here are 8 keys to help you become a more confident Mahjong player. M. Matching dragons. Be sure to know which dragons go with what suit. It's on the back of the card. If you need a reminder, you could take a highlighter, a Sharpie highlighter, and highlight it so that you have a quick reference. Be sure to use a Sharpie. A regular highlighter will smear. A. Always rack. Be sure that when you are playing to pick and rack, it's one quick swoop, meaning use your index finger and your thumb, and put your index finger on the top and your thumb on the bottom, and then quickly pick and rack. By placing it in the slanted part of your rack, you are stopping the play of the previous tile to be called, and now you're making it your turn so you have time to think. Another tip about racking, please don't separate your tiles. Seasoned players will be sure to be able to read your tiles, and you don't want them to know what you need. So push your tiles together and make sure you always keep them together on your rack. H. Help with the one bam. Often players think the one bam is a flower or don't even know what it is. If you look for the bird sitting on a bamboo branch and it has beaks and wings, it'll always be that one bam. I always used to say, what's this damn bird? And if you can remember the word damn and bam rhyme, you will remember it's one bam. Often also people say one birdie bam. Please don't call it that. It is just a one bam. J. Just match your pairs. Please remember that you cannot have a joker in a pair, and you can't expose a pair. Unless it's your final tile for Mahjong, you can call for the final tile. It cannot be a joker. No jokers in a pair. If you can't remember no jokers in a pair, maybe write it down and put it on a note card and put it on the side or attach it to your card so that you can remember there's no jokers with a pair. Addition to no jokers with a pair, you also cannot have jokers with the word news, N-E-W-S, or in the year. And this video is being recorded in 2024, so you're not allowed to have a joker in 2024. They are all single tiles. Way to remember this is, I always say, when you put on your pair of shoes or sneakers, you never have a substitute, so you always put on a pair, so no substitution, so no jokers in a pair. O, opened, exposed versus concealed. Playing a concealed hand and you call for an exposure. Sometimes you don't even realize you are playing concealed hand, but you will not win Mahjong once you call for an exposure. Be sure to highlight the hand with those that have C's next to them, meaning concealed. Those hands cannot have any exposures. They are made in the privacy of your rack, and you can call for your last tile for Mahjong. Highlight them with the Sharpie once again, because we're never going to look to the far right to see the C. We're just looking for a hand to play, so be sure to highlight them with a yellow Sharpie, only a Sharpie because it won't smudge, and then you'll be cautioned to make sure that you keep it within your rack. N, never call yourself dead. Even though your hand might be dead, we keep it to ourselves and we switch to defense. If you can't win, it's a win for you when no one wins, so be sure to play good defense. Keep your mouth shut that your hand is dead. G, great exposures. New players like to be in the game, and they feel to be in the game is to have an exposure. But often they call too soon and then they don't even know what hand they're playing. Call when you must, meaning let the first or second tile go out and then call to make your exposure. Putting up group rings early in the game is a rookie move, and again, be sure to know what hand you're playing when you're ready to call. Exposing your hand locks in what hand you're playing, and your opponents could play defense against you and not discard tiles you need for your winning hand. G, get the joker. Don't forget, before you discard, look around the table and do joker exchanges. You can even do a joker exchange on yourself, and you can do multiple joker exchanges on one turn. However, once a tile is discarded, either fully named or by placing it on the table, you can no longer take it back and do a joker exchanges. You also cannot pick up a discarded tile that could have been replaced by the joker. So be sure to look around the table before you discard. Remember, there's two key terms that you should remember that I came up with. It is pred, P-R-E-D, which are the steps on a normal turn. You're going to pick, rack, exchange, discard. And seed, which is when you call for a tile. C-E-E-D, which is call, expose, exchange, discard. Be sure to review these 8 keys to become a more confident Mahjong player. I have been a great supporter of Oh My Mahjong, and you can use the code Mah Jongg Class to get 10% off when you purchase things on their site. They have some fabulous sets and beautiful mats that you might enjoy. There's one mat in particular, it comes in I think 3 different colors that have on some basic rules that could help you during your Mahjong game. The mats are neoprene, they're just like a mouse pad mat, and the tiles slide really nicely on it. So check out Oh My Mahjong and use the code Mah Jongg Class to get 10% off. Be sure to connect with me, click subscribe, and then hit the bell to get notifications so you'll know when I post new videos or go live. Be sure to give me a thumbs up for the contents that you like and enjoy, or learn a tip or two. Be sure to share with your friends to help them in their Mahjong game so we all can become better players. And I love hearing from you, so pop a comment below and be sure to share your thoughts on the game of Mahjong or this topic, or if there's a topic you would like me to cover. I'm so glad you show up each week and watch my videos. It shows that you support and love the content I'm putting out there. And I love educating you on Mahjong. Thanks again for being here. We're going to go on ilovemahj and play a few games, and if you wish to give it a try, and I strongly suggest it, it's the best platform out there, Try it for 21 days for free with my code CB. They normally give you just 14 days. Be sure to put in the code CB and give it a try. You have access to all their great exercise rooms. You can play Siamese Mahjong and just play with bots. You can play with your friends. It's really a great opportunity to connect online. Use your 20-day free trial, join for $6 a month, and enjoy playing Mahjong with friends. Let's head on over to ilovemahj. On ilovemahj, we're going to play Game Lunch, play with bots, official game, and I'm going to do advanced. Be sure to select the 2024 card and start your game.
First, Charleston.
We're always going to sort by suit. We're going to look for our pairs. The strength of our hands is 3. And then you should be able to decipher which categories 3s belong in. So 3s belong in like numbers, so we do have other 3s, and we have some winds and dragons and flowers we could keep. We have 3s and dots and 3s and bams. We could play the addition hand, which would be 3 plus 4 is 7. So we can keep that. So far we can keep low odds, 1, 3, 3, 5. We do have to get rid of something, so let's get rid of our 7s, 9, and our other 7. I think we're either going to play low odds or like numbers. We have a 9 and a 7. Now we picked up another 3. Let's get rid of this 1. I think we'll play 1, 3, 3, 5, or all 3s. We have to make a decision. I think I'm just going to go with like numbers. Let's get rid of the 1 and the 5. We're going to continue.
Second, Charleston.
In any like numbers, we do not need 2 east, so we're going to get rid of east, a 9, and a 6. We're in the second Charleston. We get rid of the 5, the 4, and the 9. A 1, a 5, and an 8.
Courtesy pass.
And we did not pick up any additional tiles, but we're going to do 3 tiles. And Annie only wanted 2, so let's do that. We're going to prioritize our tiles, so let's get rid of the 9 and 6 before we make any decisions.
Flower.
We can always switch hands.
So 1 bam, 6 crack, east, 4 crack, 8 crack, 7 dot, 2 crack, 8 crack,
I'm not going to
8
call
dot,
for anything yet. I don't even know
8
what
dot,
hand I'm playing.
9 bam, 4 dot, 2 crack,
But I'm looking for 3s.
4 crack, 8 bam,
Or 1, 3, 3, 5.
red, west,
I have no jokers.
1 bam, 7 dot, 3 dot, 5 crack, 9
At
bam,
this point, I don't
4
think we're
bam,
going to play with the winds. I'm sure somebody is playing winds, and I'm sure somebody's playing with the dragons.
6 dot, 6 crack,
Maybe we could switch over to 1, 3, 3, 5. 1, 3 is out. Any 5 dots? No 5 dots are out. So 1, 3, 3, 5 is line number 2, and 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. Let's get rid of the east.
red, south, green,
That doesn't look like anybody's using those now.
south, 4 dot, 5 dot,
We need a joker.
9 crack, call, 5 crack, 2 dot, call, 2 crack,
Don't miss out on joker exchanges. Oh, we got a 5 dot.
east, 4 bam, 1 dot, green,
All the green are going out.
7 dot, 6 bam, 4 crack, 8 bam,
We can hold on to that, there is line number 6. It would be 1, 3, 3, 5 with opposite dragons. Let's get rid of these 3s.
3 bam. 8 crack. Joker swap. 9 dot.
Oh, somebody else got the joker.
5 bam. Call. 4 bam. 6 bam. 6 bam.
5, 7, 7, 9. So the 8 should be good.
8 crack. 6 bam.
Always try to figure out
5
what your
crack.
opponents are playing when they have 2 exposures.
1 dot. 7 dot. 6 crack. 8 dot. 7 crack. North. Soap. South. 4 bam. Red, Mah Jongg.
Oh wow, good for Amstead. 5, 7, 7, 9 is exactly what I thought. He picked it himself. He only had 1 joker, so he did pretty good. Let's look at everybody else. Annie was playing 4 flowers. 3, 5. 3 times 5 is 15. Line number 5 and 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. 3 different suits. She had 3 jokers. Kurt was playing any like numbers with 2s with news. That's why we couldn't get some of our wins. He was holding on to them. So he was looking for 2 bams and he had all the 2 dots. This hand was coming together. I was pleased that we were able to switch 1, 3, 3, 5. It just, we ran out of time and Amstead got it before us. But this was a good hand. Although we were in competition with Annie, she did have the other 5 dot. We needed some jokers. Let's start our next hand.
First Charleston.
Sort by Sue. I have a pair of 9s and 5s, and 9s and 5s are in 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. So let's get rid of all the evens and move on from there. 4, 8. Now we have 3, 5. You're not going to use low odds and high odds together, except maybe line number 4. We could try for line number 4. Unless we play 4, 5, 6. Let's get rid of these 2. We're going to continue because we're not quite sure what hand we're playing yet. We would need 7s in a different suit, so we can get rid of these last 3.
Second
Let's
Charleston.
continue. I was looking at line number 4 in 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. We need 7s in a different suit. Nothing's coming together here.
Courtesy pass.
And we picked up another 9. So we can play 3, 4, 5, 6, or 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. We're missing 7s and the 1s. Let's just get 2 away.
Five dot.
And we didn't get anything.
8 bam. 2 dot. Flower. 3 dot. 6 crack. 3 crack. Soap. 8 dot.
So we're playing 3, 4, 5, 6.
East. 8 bam. So
Oh yeah, that looks good. 3, 4, 5, 6.
4 bam.
Or 4, 5, 6, 7.
8
I
dot.
can't call the 4 yet. I don't want to call the 4 yet.
1 dot. 3 dot. 3 crack. 8 crack. Call. West. South. South. 7
I don't
bam.
think we're using these 9s or the 7s.
9 bam. 4 bam. 1 crack. East. 5 bam.
We need 4. Let's play 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's call and we'll do a Kong. And this would be line number 7 in consecutive
Call.
run.
7 bam. Call. 9 bam. 9 crack. 4 dot. 7 dot. 2 crack. 9 crack. 4 bam. 2 bam.
Can't call the 4 bam. I'll call the next one.
Mah Jongg.
Oh, I missed that 4 bam. Oh well. Oh, look at the nice hand Kurt had. Line number 6, he had 5 flowers. Remember, it's 5 flowers, not 4. He had a chow, 4, 5, 6, which is a run. And then he had pungs, like pungs of 7. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 7. Good for him. Congrats, Kurt. That's a nice hand. And he was playing north and south with 8, 9 consecutive numbers in 2 different suits, Kongs. And Amsa was playing consecutive run 2, 3, 4, 5 with matching dragon, which is line number 5. She had a long way to go. Our hand was coming together. I didn't call the 4. I didn't realize that was the last 4 that went out, so I need to pay attention. But I also kind of was hesitating because I thought maybe I would need the joker for the 6s. If we got another flower, we could have played 4, 5, 6, line number 3. So sometimes you have to wait, although all the 4s were out. So I think it would have been hard to play that 4, 5, 6 because I would have needed a Kong of 4s. I should have called that last 4, and then maybe that would have changed how the game played out because Kurt won, and if I called it, maybe the tiles would have shifted. So just be mindful and pay attention. On to our next game.
First Charleston.
Sort by Sue. In ascending order, we have 2s and 2s. Oh, maybe we should say 2024. Let's do that. And also keep evens. We're not going to use these red dragons in 2024. Keep in all 2024. And keep this 6 and get rid of this 9, or 2, 4, 6, 8. 1, 9, and 3. 7, 9, and north.
Second Charleston.
3, 7, and now we picked up a 4. So let's get rid of the 8. 3, 3, 7.
Courtesy pass.
And we picked up 2 more 4s. So let's stay strong to 2024. And we have plenty to pass here. We're going to keep our 4s. And we have all these to pass. Let's do 3 tiles. A 9, a 6, and an 8.
3 dot.
And we didn't pick up anything else.
So
we could probably play line number 1. We would do 2 with the white dragon and 2 and 4. Line number 2 would be 4 flowers, which we don't have, but maybe we could play line number 3. It would be 2024 with 4s. Can't call this white dragon, so let's ignore it.
7 dot. West.
Need some flowers.
6 bam. 3 dot. 6 bam. 4 dot.
Can't call it.
8 bam.
I mean, we can call it, but I'm not sure which hand we're
6
playing. I
dot.
don't have any flowers, so I gotta get those flowers before
South.
I call it.
9 bam. Green. 6 crack. 7 bam. 3 crack. 5 crack. North.
Maybe we're switching to line
1
number
crack.
1 because we don't
4
have any
bam.
flowers.
2 dot.
Don't want to call it yet. Okay, line number 1, we would need 4, and we don't have them yet.
North. 3 dot. 9 bam. 8 crack. 1 bam. 1 dot. 7 crack. 8 dot. 7 dot. 6 crack. 2 bam. 7 dot. 6 crack. 9 crack. So
Oh, another white.
6 bam.
His hand's going amok.
3 crack. South. 3 bam. 6 dot. 6 dot. 8 crack.
Finally our first
3
flower.
dot. South. 1 dot. 6 dot. 9 dot. 8 dot. 8 crack. 7 dot. 8 bam. North. 5 dot. Call. 8 crack. 8 dot. 2 dot.
Okay, let's review. We could play 2 twos. We need 4 of them for 2 and 4, or 2024. Shall we call that and hope for a joker? We need all the whites. We don't have all the whites. We could play 2 with 24, and again, all the whites, but we need 4 flowers, or 2 flowers, 2024 with 4s. I think we should ignore this. It's a bummer.
North. 2 crack.
Yeah, we're back in the same scenario. Ignore.
East. 1 crack. 3 bam. 3 crack.
Kind of like number 3. 2 flowers. 2024 with 4s. We'll have to call the next 4 dot.
9 crack. 9 crack.
Oh. Let's get rid of this 2.
2 crack. 9 bam. Green. 3 crack. 1 dot. 9 bam. 9 crack. 3 bam. 1 bam.
Yikes.
7 bam. 3 bam. 2 bam. 5 crack. Call. 2 bam.
Oh, 5, 5. Maybe line number 6 with all the flowers,
7 bam.
which will cause a problem for us with the
Green.
flowers.
1 dot. Green. 5 dot. 6 bam.
Yikes. Let's see. I don't think we need this. We need too many flowers for line number 2.
2 bam. Mah Jongg.
Oh, he's playing like numbers with 5s. Good for him. All our white dragons had gone out, so we couldn't play line number 1. I was looking at line number 3, and like I said, a little concerned that everybody was playing with flowers. Ah, bummer. That was a good try for 2024. So congratulations to Amset again. He got 4 flowers and all like numbers of 5s, pungs of 5s, and a kong of 5s, and he had 4 jokers. Annie was playing quints, line number 4, which is 5 flowers, 4 dragons, and a number 5 of them. She needed more 9s. Kurt was playing east and west with 4, 5 consecutive, line number 3. On to our final game.
First Charleston.
Sort by suit. We have 9s and 6s. Let's play 3, 6, 9. And there's no wins in there, so let's move them along. 3, 6, 9. That was all we're collecting. We just keep focused on that. Now we have 3 and 6 in one suit, 6 and 9 in the other. Let's look at these flowers. You can play 3, 6, 9 in one suit with 3s or 9s or 6s at the end. 2 flowers, 3, 6, 9 in 3 different suits. 3, 6, 9. That's a possibility. And I don't think we're going to use this white dragon. Let's get rid of it. Continue.
2nd Charleston.
A 2, a west, and an 8. An 8, a 2, and a west, which is kind of what we just passed. A 1, a 1. Ooh, we might need this 6. 2 flowers, 3, 6, 9 with 6s at the end. That looks kind of good. We have another 6 here. Let's get rid of the 3 because we always can play 3, 6, 6, 9.
Courtesy pass.
And we did not pick up anything. Let's get rid of 3.
Three crack.
And we picked up a 3, which doesn't work unless we play 3, 6, 3, 6, 9, which we don't have the correct 9. But we can hold on to it, prioritize your discards, and then get rid of the 1 and an 8 before you make a decision.
7 dot. So
need the pair of 6s.
1 bam. 7 bam. North. 3 dot.
So right, we already
9
have
crack.
it. We just need a 6 dot.
East.
There's our 6 dot.
1 bam.
So I'm thinking
8
line
bam.
number 2 is 3, 6, 9 all in one suit
7 dot.
with 6s at the
9
end.
bam.
And we need pungs of 6s.
8 crack.
And here's our joker.
9 crack.
We are set, meaning we can call for our 9s, we can call for our 6s, and we don't have to think about it. So the next tiles
West.
that go out, we're going to call.
1 crack. 5 crack. 7 crack. 8 bam. 1 dot.
As long as I don't get click happy and click it away.
Green. 3 crack. 5 bam.
Looking for 6s and 9s.
8 bam. 3
now we're
bam.
getting all the jokers.
7 crack. 9 dot.
We're going to call for a pung.
Call.
And we're 1 away
9
from
bam.
Mahjong, either a 6 bam
6
or a
bam.
6 crack. And there it is, Mahjong. Well, that was a good way
Mahjong.
to end. So we won on line number 2. And remember, don't forget to read the parentheses. You want to make sure it says like pungs can be 3s, 6s, or 9s. They have to be matching. They're like, meaning the same. So woohoo, we won that one finally. Amstead was playing Winds and Dragons, line number 4, 2 flowers, 2 norths, 3 east, 3 west, and 3 south. He had quite a bit of ways to go. Annie was playing 2, 4, 6, 8, line number 2, 2 and 4, 4 and 6 match with a third suit of 8s. She had her pairs, which was key. Although she was missing, oh yeah, she had her pairs for every grouping. She just needed some 6s. Kurt was playing 2024 line number 1, which was the one we were thinking about, with 2s with the white dragon and 2 and 4. That was a good hand too. He was well on his way. Let's look at the leaderboard. We had Amstead who won 2 games, who got 60 points. Kurt won 1 at 40. He must have won, I don't remember which one he won. Maybe somebody threw him the tile. And I won 1 at 25. And Annie did not win any. She's that big fat 0. So at least I got onto the leaderboard with 1 win. I thank you for joining me, and I hope that you'll come back next week on Tuesday at 6:30 and check out the new video that I'll have posted. And you can always go back and look at past videos. There's tons on there on a topic of your interest, or just start looking at them. Maybe you'll pick up something you didn't even realize you were missing. If you're into Canasta, please head on over to Canasta Class. I put out videos every Monday night at 6:30 Eastern Standard Time. So I'll see you next week. Thank you for joining me. Bye-bye.